what's going on right now is Ronnie, Lisa's sister, is on Nicole, which is the neighbor that called out Lisa. She's the one that, you know, a couple, like when was that? Like middle of summer or something like that. Nicole. So, and she's calling up for Kim, Rhea to come up. And Gina, Kim's sister, is supposed to be coming up. So they're all live right now. And I'm going to shut up and we're going to listen.
Say it louder for the bitches in the back.
So, even though they were not together when he passed and he was in another relationship, that does not mean that she did not still love him and care about him, and it did not hit her like a ton of bricks. So, a lot of you know that I usually never defend my sister because she never tells the truth, so there's nothing to defend. But I will defend her on that.
Hey, Tammy.
Grief has no timetable. It does not matter.
Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Just a real quick recap. I'll try to stop, like, turning it off because you just came in. Welcome. You're the first beautiful person in here. This is live on TikTok right now. We've got Nicole, the neighbor of Lisa, the one that, you know, called her out. And she's like, hey, Lisa, why don't you, you know, and they had the whole thing with the dad. Ronnie, your crackhead daughter's out, blah, blah, blah. So she's live right now. Ronnie's, Lisa's sister, is also live, and they're calling for Kim, Rhea, to hit the link to come up on the panel. And Gina, Kim's sister, is supposed to be coming. This is live right now, so that's what I'm covering. I will try not to talk too much through it, but I don't know. I want to talk to my chat too, so we'll pause it and I'll try to answer. But everybody coming in. Becky, hello. Eagles, hey, brother, how are you? Becky, how are you doing? Are you serious? I love your name. Yay, yes, you finally caught me live. She won't. She's passed out. I know. I saw that. That's crazy. And she said that She said that her eyes were droopy because she hit a pen with some THC in it. So, I do like to partake of the Mary Jane, and I have never had that happen. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's listen. Let's see what they're going on. Hi, Debbie. Hi. And I'm just going to say it. I mean, seem to be really kind of going for Lisa today, so we'll see.
Like, is there past, like...
She does have trauma in her past, yes, but I will not elaborate on what it is, because it's not mine.
Basically, I think what they're trying to say, do you think her past trauma
Can you all hear her okay?
Into addiction?
It could. It could.
Again, mental. A lot of it could. It starts with the mental capacity.
It could. I could probably make a lot of things make sense with
No,
one
Debbie, she has not been live today.
But I won't, because it's not...
I knew that was coming.
Okay,
Sorry, I had to show you that. I seen it pop up.
Can somebody fill the silence for a second? Because I need to calm my rage or else this live is over.
No, don't do that.
I need somebody to talk to.
Ooh, she said she needs to calm her rage. I don't know what's going on, guys. Ronnie's mad.
See, I like that. Somebody said once you're so deep in, you just don't care.
Honest to God, yeah.
And I've said that as well. Like,
there's so much shame that you have to deal with. There's so, like, right now,
if you half her life.
Think about this. Not only has it been half of her life, but just honest to God, and I know a lot of you are going to flip out when I say this, but just bear with me, okay? For the next 35 seconds, everybody sit here and put yourself in Lisa's shoes. And just everything that you know that she's just done.
Okay, everybody, next 35 seconds. Everybody be Lisa.
An embarrassment.
Oh my God, you guys don't love me at all, and I'm hungry, and I'm cold, and you guys hate me, and PayPal. Okay, sorry, let's listen. I'm being Lisa.
It's gonna take a lot for her to get sober.
It takes a lot for anybody to get sober. She's not special.
Once. That I can think of once. And she didn't even complete it.
I'm gonna talk to that too. Everybody's all up in arms about she needs long-term treatment. State medical insurance in Pennsylvania will not pay for long-term treatment.
State, it pays for 28 days.
Hey,
She
Blind
can only
Bancho,
have
welcome
28
in.
days for free.
And that's that.
And that's that.
Again.
Okay, I'm going to pause this because I have to say I'm a little bit irritated. First of all, let me go through the chats a little bit. Debbie, where did that say? I think Ronnie is sick of it all. Might be why Lisa hasn't been live. Yeah, there's something, something brewing, at least that's what Lisa said, but how much can we believe? I'm good. I need a smoke. I'm so cold. I'm crying. I know, right? Okay, so Debbie's plate, she's 35 seconds. We only had to be in Lisa's shoes for 35 seconds. Okay, but I'm going to listen to it. That's why I went live, so we can hear what's going on. But really quick, I talk about this in other videos, and it's called terminal uniqueness. And when someone comes in a newcomer, and they are like just days sober, and maybe not even sober, they just have the willingness to stop using, right? They think their problems are bigger. They think their problems are worse. They think their addiction is the worst. Everybody comes in that way. And it's called terminal uniqueness, because if you don't get over the fact that you're just like every other junkie, you're just like every other addict, you will not get help because you have an ego problem. And for people to pump this up and, oh, it's going to take Lisa forever to get sober, and she's done this and she's never finished a rehab. That's, I don't know how many different addict stories that I have heard. That is not unique. That is not special. And if they don't quit doing this shit, she won't, because they are coddling the fuck out of Lisa. Okay, I will shut up now and we will listen. Okay. I'm not very good at like live reactions because I just cannot. I'm a true Sagittarius this way. I will say what the hell I'm thinking. All right, welcome in everybody. If I missed anybody, Mask Guy Johnny, hello, good to see you. Sherry, if I didn't say hello, are you serious? I know I said hello to you because your name is so funny, I love it. Yeah, she isn't special, she's just like all of us. Terminal uniqueness will get you every time as a newcomer. And as an old timer, which is what I'm considered, I'm supposed to put you in your place. Lovingly, respectfully. I'm not so good at that. I'm still working on that. All right, let's go.
Dumpster fire, she would have gone. If she wanted it, when the state was telling her what to do to fix her life, she would have gone.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop this right here now because I'm getting irritated. That is the beginning, middle, end of the talk about rehab. Anything else about rehab, mute.
Okay, hold on. There was one question and it was kind of a good question that came up, was, have you guys ever tried an intervention?
No.
The lady that just read the question is Kim Rhea's
Alexa,
sister.
turn off tree.
So you've got Lisa's sister, Kim Rhea's sister, and the neighbor that confronted Lisa on the panel right now.
Alexa, turn off window.
I love you, baby.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Steffi M, welcome on in. Welcome.
I love you, baby.
Aubrey thought
I want to give her kisses.
Aubrey thought she pooped. No, she's just farting.
Oh yeah, she just farts. I want to give her kisses. I love you.
That's something we needed to know.
So chill with you and your daughter blows my mind.
All right, hold on 1 second. I got. Somebody asked, which you might as well answer this. Does your dad give her money?
No, my dad barely has money to give himself.
Okay, so let's also address that too, because people brought this up the other day. When your dad goes on Sundays to do what he does, they're like, well, if he can go do that, you want to?
My dad doesn't drink. And Sundays they like to go to the bar that they used to go to. I mean, they've been going to this bar since I was about 5 or 6 years old. It's basically like the clientele now are basically just like family. And my dad goes to watch the football game. Yes, he could watch it in his own living room, but he is a grown man who lives in
I'll give you a recap in just a minute. Welcome in, Jonesies. If anybody in the chat can do a recap real quick, that'd be fabulous.
At a bar and drink the free soda that, he's given, then that is his right as an American.
There's a question.
What is it? I'm not. Who pays for her phone? Is that the question? Not a clue. Obviously, they feed her.
Hey, Gemini Mama, welcome in, welcome in.
I like how he can do anything he wants. It's a nice, right? Like, why is he not allowed? There you go. Because she said that. Does he go to car auctions?
Yeah.
And let me address that too, because I've seen comments of people saying there is no.
Okay, so I'm going to pause them because they're very loud and cackly, and I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling a certain way about them right now. Okay, so what we have going on with people coming in, this is at the top. I'm sorry, my phone won't. Okay, so Ronnie at the top. Can you see at the top right here? So we have Ronnie. I'm not sure who the next person is. And at the way bottom is Gina. So we have Ronnie and Gina. Ronnie is Lisa's sister. Gina is Kim Rhea's sister. They're on Nicole's, who is the neighbor that confronted Lisa and her dad. And remember, that was a couple months ago. And Nicole was yelling at her dad, like, why don't you come get your crackhead son or daughter? Sorry. Anyway, so that's who's all on the panel. They're calling for Kim Rhea to hit the panel to come on up. Somebody already said Kim's not coming. She's passed out. So that's what's going. I decided that I would go live and show you what they're all talking about. But Kim has not hit the panel, and I was hoping to kind of catch it if she did. But yeah, Jonesy, that's what's going on here. It's a total mess. She did pass out on the live, and she said shortly before that she had taken a couple of puffs on a THC pen. I have never seen anybody respond that way to THC. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, Cherry Waves, yes. Yeah, this is so well. It is sad. It's sad how families are living. And then, did you all see? I kind of want to do a recap on that. I haven't watched all of it because I have to have like my earbuds in to listen to those calls that Kim released. And to be quite honest, I can only do just a little bit of that because having Lisa and Kim like so close to my brain, it freaks me out. Like I can only take that in very, very small doses in my AirPods. Like that's a whole horror experience. It's a lot to handle, you guys. But I will do it. I will sacrifice myself and I will listen to that. But there is something about Lisa asking to buy pills for her son because she'd rather her get them than him find them on the streets. I am trying to find that clip and I will enhance the audio so we can listen to that. Okay, Tammy says you can hear it clear as day. I'm going to find that. Steffi says she saw it too, from her mom too. Goodness jeepers. Are you serious? So yeah, I've got to find that, right? I definitely want to react to that. Crazy. See, I was, like I said, I thought I had heard something, and then the next day everybody was saying something. I was, yeah, mask guy. It's crazy. So this whole, like, Lisa's had trauma. It's going to take her forever to get sober. So, like, again, you give her excuse after excuse, and you know for a fact that she's already trying to start her son on the same path that she's on. How freaking sick are you? And the fact that I just don't know. I would like to think that I know I would handle it way, way different. Way different. Okay, let me say to hello. Who came in? Yeah, it's horrible. That is all they do is cuddle her, for sure, for sure. I remember that, Sherry. I do remember, but I thought he had gone to rehab, and that even makes it, there's not even like a worse or a better. It's just, it's an all It's all effed up, like completely all around. Like, I don't understand how you're homeless, not really, because you're living with mommy and daddy, but you don't have a job. You can't buy socks. And yes, I'm always going to talk about the socks because I think it's ridiculous that this is a grown-ass woman who tells us how grown she is and screams and yells at everybody, and yet she still can't buy her own undergarments. I just cannot. I can't. I can't. And and he's already been to rehab once for it, and you're his mother, and you're not trying your best to support him to be his best. You want him to suffer and struggle his whole life with an addiction? You're a sick bitch. Like, there is not 1 ounce of grace in me for that lady after I know this. There just isn't. I'm so glad that little Jay got away from her. And yes, I do know his real name. I'm just trying not to say the minors' names, like, out of respect for their privacy. She doesn't care. She absolutely does not care. I think Jonesy, she absolutely intends on coming to YouTube. And she's already got quite a few subscribers, and she's had to do like no work for it really. But let's be real, Lisa's never really had to work for anything, right? And I know that sounds like envious or jealousy of me or whatever, but it's really not. I think I speak that out of just pure amazement because I seriously don't understand how anybody gets to be 39 and literally has never had to work for anything, like, ever. I mean, you're like heiresses and rich people, but I mean, hey, Lisa Avery, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. She won't make it. She is proud of herself. Hey, Pallets, I'm sorry if I thought I said hello. I'm still getting used to having actual, like, live conversations. I'm learning. Thank you, Steffi, for subbing. I appreciate you. Lisa's too lazy for YouTube. It's harder to upload. Well, that's what she just thinks, that she's going to do what she did on TikTok on YouTube, I think. She's like putting her content out, trying to get people interested in her. So when she does go live on YouTube, that, I don't know, she thinks and I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, she thinks, I heard her say, like, all you people on YouTube making money off of her. She needs to look at the pay structure for YouTube. I am not monetized, okay? But the people that actually make money on YouTube have, like, a ton of subs, like way more than Lisa even has on TikTok. You have to have, like, I think at least 100K, right, to even start making any decent money on YouTube. And if she's going to sit there and slam her payment apps in live, YouTube will shut that shit down because they call that spamming. And then there's another thing that you can flag it for. Oh, what is that? There's another one. I will definitely do my work on that because I think it will be shut down for YouTube. But I do believe that's her intentions. I think that's her game plan. Mad Mona Lisa. Mad Mona Lisa. Mad Mona Lisa. I love that. Okay, sorry. I had to say it like 3 times. I do not have OCD. I just was trying to figure out how to say your name. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Lisa gives me a headache too. I was just saying, like, I want to listen to all the calls that were released. But having, like, my earbuds in is the only way I can hear the conversations clearly. And that's just too much of Lisa, like, way up in my head like that. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying. Sorry. I even forgot we were listening to them because they were annoying me. Okay, hang on. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm dry begging for messages, guys. I need new friends because I don't have any.
I seen
Anybody want to be my friend?
Oh, you're
I'm
supposed
so
to
on the box. What are you talking about?
I'm dry begging for friends.
Somebody said by stop giving her sister money. There you go.
Yeah.
You have to tell
Oh
her
no,
the cat
that's not
story.
true. Ronnie doesn't beg for shit. Nicole, I do beg for people not to send my sister money. I try to stay accountable. But you're right. I don't ask for anything for myself. I just said, why does she say she ain't eating no days? Because she wants money for Rose. That's
Somebody, valid question.
valid.
I
Do you know if
agree,
she's
Mad
doing
Mona
anything
Lisa.
other than rack? I'm just curious because she's up and down.
I honest to God think it's just the methadone, like her K-pins and the rack. So like when she doesn't have rack, I guess we take the K-pins and that's why we're down, if that makes sense.
Somebody said, how did she get a coat?
How did she get a coat? Not a clue.
She has gloves and a hat, by the way, too, just so you know.
Honest to God, I don't know.
Because I did see her asking for gloves, and then, like, I'm not joking, about 5 minutes later, I seen her walking the street putting gloves on. So, yeah, she does have gloves.
I would assume that, yeah. Well, honest to God, you seen her. She had a jacket on the other day, but it wasn't even zipped. So how cold is she?
Right, like...
Ew.
And it wasn't even that cold that day because I don't even think I had a hoodie on that day.
Okay, is that like a thing? Because like I know everybody has gas and everybody burps and like let's be real, everybody passes it once in a while, right? But I have noticed in watching some of these TikToks that like these are women and they'll be in the like just now in the middle of a conversation, they're like, bleh, and they just keep on go right on talking and nobody says anything. They don't say excuse me or anything. Is this like a thing now? I think that's so just I mean I did just turn 50, so maybe I'm just like old, but that's gross, right? That's still gross behavior, is it not? Or am I old fashioned? It's a Pittsburgh thing. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, sorry, Pittsburgh. Burp on, girls and gentlemen. Burp away.
Bad as the
I'll shut
officer
up.
made it out to be, but it was still
Brr.
disgusting.
Okay, I didn't mean to offend Pittsburgh with my question on your gas or the expulsion of your gas.
I'm not seeing any questions relevant to what.
Okay, so I don't think that they're doing anything really that interesting. So I thought maybe we could catch a live and be like, catch the fireworks because they kept calling out Kim and Kim's not coming. So I don't see her. I don't know, but I thought it was quite interesting. Both sisters and the neighbor are together. Something called the farting psychic. Shut up. Are you serious? You know when I'm done with this live, I'm going to look up the farting psychic now. Are you serious, Lisa? Yeah, she did start a war. I agree, Mad Mona Lisa. Lisa made it. Yeah, the whole faking cancer about her son thing was absolutely disgusting. I talked about that yesterday too. Like to even speak that kind of negativity on your own children, or to even to even think about anything horrible like that happening to any of my children, let alone say something like that. I don't get it. I really do believe that and I'm not, for YouTube purposes, I'm absolutely not qualified to diagnose anybody at all. So this is just my opinion. But I really do think that she displays like some serious psychopathic tendencies. Like she just seems to be void of really any type of true empathy. You can watch her in that instance where she's talking about even about really horrible things, and you see her talk about these lies, these big, huge, grandiose lies, and there's nothing in the eyes. She has no conscience at all. I think she would be a really good study for there's a guy here on YouTube that studies sociopaths and well, he does it for like police interviews and stuff, but I just really think that she would be an interesting study because there's just something not all the way connected in there. It's more than Lisa the rackhead. There's something not, you know, just a few fries short of a Happy Meal, you know what I'm saying? Lights are on, but not everybody's home type of thing. The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes those eyes do go black, for real. Now, I would have to, Steffi, I'm not going to read that, but I mean, you would think that it would last longer, but I don't know. I just don't know. The weight loss is crazy. Keep suggesting that the people landlord allegedly such as not to be living there. Oh shit. I forgot about that aspect of it too. You are right about that. The landlord did say that. I'm just gonna set this down. I don't even know why I'm holding it up. I was probably making you all like seasick or some shit. My bad. Sorry about that. All shaken. Yeah, I did forget all about that landlord situation and her again running around screaming and, PayPal and, I need a hoagie at all hours of the day and night. I mean, can you imagine living next to that? I mean, for real, for real. I would be in jail. I'm telling you, she would bring out the 20-year-old in me. You don't want to meet that 20-year-old. I was just that, no. Nope. It's been bad. I seriously would be in jail. Okay. I feel pity for my fellow addicts, but it's hard with her. Well, I think like the first go around with Miss Lisa as far as like getting ready to go to Hab and stuff, I had hope, but that's because I was new to the whole thing. And then once you see her patterns and you see that she literally makes a mockery out of recovery, I think that's, at least for myself, Mask Guy Johnny, that's what it is for me. Like, recovery is an amazing journey. It really is. And I've even told people that don't have an addiction problem, like working the 12 steps just for yourself personally. You don't even have to be an addict. It's life-changing for real. If you really commit yourself to that process, the things you learn about yourself, the things you learn about, how we set up unreal expectations, and then when they're not met, then we have a resentment. And it really just teaches you so much about understanding conflict, understanding, how to stand up for yourself. Because when you get caught in an addict cycle, you are vulnerable because of your choices, and you will many times do things that we would not normally do when we are not under, the influence of a substance. It's not an excuse, but when we're actively in that addiction, we feel like it's an excuse because we can rationalize anything for any reason. We're really good at it. So we're really good at taking on that victim mentality. And depending on how long you're active in your addiction, seeing yourself as a victim is something that you really have to come out of. And even if you are a true victim in life, so like I used what happened to me as a child as my justification for getting drunk, getting high. It was because I deserved it. Everybody was so mean to me and so shitty. And, I felt so sorry for myself that I just felt I deserved it, and that's like, that was my rationalization about it at the time. And I'll never forget when my sponsor, she's like, oh, so, okay, we're going to start on the step one. I'm like, oh no, I've already started on the steps. I got a workbook from the hospital. And yeah, I'm on step 7. And she laughed at me and she's like, oh yeah, what did you find out about your 4th step? And who did you do your 5th step with? And I looked at her and I was so serious, y'all. I said, well, I think it's just terrible all those people did those things to me. That was what I got out of the 4th and 5th, the first time I worked it myself. Debbie, I'm sorry. So like the 4th step, you make a rigorous and searching moral inventory of yourself. And you write down basically like everybody that you've wronged, everybody that you did wrong. And then you go in your 5th step and I did it with my sponsor the 2nd time. The first time, God, I'm pretty sure I was so egotistical. I probably did it to myself in a mirror, girl. I'm just saying, if left to our own devices as addicts, we will surely make it work our way to where, but I'm telling you, a head full of the steps and a belly full of beer or, veins full of a drug, that's not a fun place to be. Not a good place to be. So, yeah, I guess I went kind of on a tangent there, but I mean, I do know what I'm talking about, and I do come across, yeah, I do absolutely pick on Lisa. And, if my sponsor was around, I'd probably have to do some writings for her. But, my sponsor is right now at the top of a mountain. I'm not even joking. In California on a silent retreat. And I was like, Maggie, for real? Like, you're paying all this money to go to the top of a mountain to not talk to anybody? And she's the most talkative person I know. So, yeah. So when she gets back from her silent retreat, I'm probably going to be away for a while, like writing. Just playing. No, but I just wanted to say, like, it's the journey of learning all of that in the 12 steps. It can work for anybody, for any situation. You don't, it works if you're codependent, maybe you're not an addict, but you have an addict or an alcoholic in your life. That would be what you would work in Al-Anon. They also work the 12 steps in Al-Anon. But this isn't that kind of a live, even though I kind of turned it that way. But I did want to, I do know what I'm talking about. And I am very supportive of people in recovery. But I am not with Lisa because she absolutely makes a mockery out of recovery, and it infuriates me. She really presses every single button that I have for real. She really does. And I know that, that's my own issue, and I'll work on that, but I really don't see it being a problem. Like, I don't get off this live now and then like rage around my house and break my things and be like, oh, Lisa. No, I don't. I just laugh and be like, wow, girl, it's funny how you can make me feel. Yeah. I'm sorry I missed what you said, but I hear Becky, you say that you struggle every day and it's so hard. I do get mad when she mocks it too, absolutely. You can't be throwing your boats. Okay, Becky, I see what you're saying. You struggle. So next time, put like, get like maybe one of those squishy things, those stress balls, and see maybe have something a little bit softer in your hands when we're listening to our lovely Lisa. It is beautiful on the side. My life has been so different since like true sobriety, like for real, because it was so. And you'll hear a lot of people say it. It's not even like letting go of what I was addicted to. It literally was learning to let go of the mass amount of just shit that I had kept in within me for years and years, and to not carry that around anymore and to know that it's okay to let that down that's like the best gift I've ever had in my life. Like, seriously. And I was begging for rehab and nope. Yeah, I did I had no rehab. I did that all in the attic of my mother-in-law's house. Yep. That was good times. Really good times. I have never eaten so much cream of wheat in my life. I couldn't barely eat anything. That was about the only thing that I could keep down with some cream of wheat every now and then. But yeah, up in the attic, like stuck away like the embarrassing drudge of society that I was. I was embarrassment to the family. But they still, but that wasn't until I was like literally ready to stop, and they knew I was ready to stop because, they made me go to a place that I would absolutely, excuse me. I had to clear my throat. I hate that when Lisa never clears her throat and you can hear, like, that's so gross. But they made me go to a place where they knew I would never go to if I wasn't serious about being clean. And so once I made it to that place, they came and got me, and I was states and states away. And then I went and, yeah, I went through all of that in the attic room with a very, very angry mother-in-law, which she had every right to be angry. Absolutely. I was an absolute shithead for 9 months. But, like I said, I had a lot of shit to learn to let go of. I did make it out. I'm so grateful. I'm just looking for it all. No rehab for Are You Serious either. I'm telling you, it's hard. But I know I'm grateful because I'm not tied to, and I'm not putting down a MAT program or anything like that. I don't understand a program like that, but I'm also not putting it down. If it keeps you from, active addiction, then I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not saying the 12 steps are the only way to sobriety. I would never say that. But I'm glad that, as hard as it was, I'm glad I'm not tied down to any program like that. It's just me and God. We got this worked out. I moved to Arizona. I moved from Arizona. Too excited to leave my foot. Yep. I was in Oklahoma. I moved to back up. Well, I just moved way up north. She absolutely has help. So much help, Steffi. It's crazy. Like, and God bless them all. Like, seriously, for being there and doing the work. And, but there are so many people that are begging and screaming for it. And it's just like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And don't waste the resources. Like, go and get the next struggling addict that really is ready for it. Yeah. Steffi says she wished she had help. She wanted no maintenance drug. Right. 100%. Yep, I agree. Are you serious? Exactly, Lisa. You do have to cut someone out of your life. And I mean, there are people that I haven't talked to at all. Shit. I just met my biological family a couple years ago. And wow, that was I'm so, again, grateful that I had the steps because I definitely needed to work through that shit because I had some unreal expectations. Even though I came from such an abusive situation, I don't know. I figured that, like, the 30, like, say I was adopted when I was 7. So, like, the 30 some years that they were away from me, I figured that they would have gotten their shit together, right? And wow, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. We'll talk about that some other time, but that was crazy. I'm so glad I had that. But yeah, so you can cut anybody out that's not good for you. Doesn't matter if they're blood or not. Shit. But well, I think I'm going to get off. I appreciate all of you so much. I absolutely love having the lives. I'm getting more used to it. Hopefully, I'm doing better at reacting. One of these times, we're going to catch somebody doing something exciting on these lives. So, but yeah, they called out Kim. She didn't show up. And it honestly kind of sounds like they're low key just sticking up for Lisa in this live. So I'm not interested in that at all. I want nothing to do with coddling her at all. Not at all. No, ma'am. No, sir. You have a good night. Earth, hey, thank you for dropping down. Kim did pass out on the live. Straight just, and I think she even pushed the side away. She's like, nah, this feels too good. I'm just going to go all the way out. All the way out, girl. Thank you, Lisa. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you had a good time. Can't stop, won't stop. How are you, sis? Fellow rider there. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Are you serious? Thank you. I really do appreciate everybody's feedback. Oh, while we're live, because I always think about this, like I do have, I like to talk about other things besides Lisa, but if anybody has like any ideas or something, I'm all in for absolute, like I'm in like Flynn. So if you guys have a topic, if you find something funny, if you like, we can absolutely just go, like, just do it, So I'm not one track mind. I don't have tunnel vision for Lisa. I just think it's funny to add humor to her sick situation because I'm just sick of the coddling and the mistake, the not mistakes, the excuses that they give her all the time. And yes, I love to call out her lies, but that gets redundant because, like, let's be real, like Lisa lies all the time, but it is fun calling it out. So we could absolutely do a music night for sure. I was actually thinking, what would you guys think if, okay, so like in 4 days, my AI stuff comes up because you have to pay for those songs. But so like in 4 days, I get 20 more songs. And I'm making myself wait because I'm making myself wait because I have to have control of myself. But I was thinking we could I could show you guys how it works. You guys could offer like lyrics. I could put it into the app for you guys. We can pick the song. We can pick the vibe of the song, the voice, and then you guys can see how it ends up, like how we make an AI song. And we could make like some funny songs or something. It would be funny. Okay, so you have a band. I know you do way cooler things, but I don't have a band. But I do love to sing, so let's meet up and I will sing with your band. Like, it'll be fun, just like a song or two. A music night for sure. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think that sounds like fun, but I think that I'll probably download StreamYards or something like that so we can have a panel and you guys can come up on the you guys can come up and it'll be more than just me talking to a chat. So let's plan that. And then we can start to do other things besides just Lisa, because let's be real. There's got to be some topics we've missed along the way when all we're talking about is that whole bag. For real, for real. All right. So I'm all in. And If anybody has any suggestions, songs, topics, put it in the comments of this live. And, you know, if you see something that you like, hit, like that comment, and we'll get some other things rolling that will be fun. I just would really like to be an outlet for laughter and support and, but not trauma dumping either. I don't want to, yes, I have a story, but everybody has a story. Yes, would my story help people and heal people? Absolutely. Am I willing to help you privately? Possibly, maybe in an unlisted video, but that's not something I'm willing to do to just the normal viewer that just wants to have a good time and they're not looking to be trauma dumped on, I'm not looking to bring anybody down. So, hey, Robin Bird, welcome. Hello. All right, so I've said goodbye like twice, but I mean it this time. I mean it. No, you hang up. No, you first. You first. No, silly, you hang up. Oh my God, you're so cute. You hang up. No, you. No, you. You hang up. You hang up.